Good evening. The ceremony will begin in 10 minutes, so if you could please find your seats and clear the aisles, we will be beginning in 10 minutes. Thank you.
What a wonderful evening to celebrate our graduates. To uphold the integrity of tonight's events, we ask that you please silence your cell phones. Would everyone please stand as our class enters. Will everyone please stand and direct your attention to the flag for the playing of the national anthem by the Marshall County High School Band. Graduates, you may be seated. I am Shannon Solomon, the proud principal of Marshall County High School. On behalf of the students and staff of Marshall County High School, I welcome you to the ceremony for the class of 2025. Tonight we come together as a united Marshall County High School family. Our graduates, their loved ones, their teachers, our local community, all of us joining together to celebrate this special event. As we prepare to honor our graduates, it is important that we first show appreciation for our families. They have played the most important role in the lives of our seniors. I ask that all of our Marshall County High School parents and guardians please stand. Let's join together to show them our appreciation. You may be seated. I want to call attention to the chair to my right, draped with flowers. They are in memory of Annie T. Next, I'd like to honor the educators who have cared for our seniors by preparing them up until this very day. If you are either a current staff member or a retired member of the Marshall County Schools, please stand. Thank you for your dedication and service. Now it is my honor to introduce the members of the Marshall County Board of Education. Board Chair, Mrs. Darla Doss, Mr. Will Corsi, Mrs. Mary Beth Riggs, Mr. Randy Travis, and Mrs. Amy Wagner. We appreciate everything you do on behalf of the students of Marshall County. And finally, our platform party. Mrs. Leah Beth, Mr. Brian Hood, Mr. Evan Merrick, Marshall County Technical Principal, Mr. Brian Harper, Athletic Director, Mike Johnson, and our Superintendent, Mr. Bill Thorpe. I would also like to recognize our school counselors, Ms. Jennifer Burnham, Ms. Jennifer Jackson, and Dr. Lori Beth Wilson. Please join together to celebrate all of them. At this time, I would like to invite Ms. Otten to the podium to give our first senior night address.
Thank you, everyone. Faculty and staff, parents of this great class, and especially Students, thank you all for being here tonight on one of the most important and special occasions in our lives. Students, we have endured some of the longest years in our lives, figuring out who we are, what we want to do with our lives, and surviving so much hardship. Our grade and school as a whole has faced some wild storms, figuratively. Our class has been greatly affected by COVID-19. It has been 5 years since the outbreak of the virus, and we still have lingering physical and especially psychological impacts from it. On December 10th, 2021, the Mayfield tornado hit our community hard, tearing down homes and our sense of normal apart. That night, we lost so much, but here we are today, standing together. From navigating NTI days, severe weather, and much more, we've proven to be resilient and tougher than the strongest tornado. Adversity for me, it's deeply personal. I was born 23 weeks premature, weighing 1 pound and 4 ounces. At 7 years old, I was diagnosed with leukemia. I battled cancer for 3 years, undergoing extensive chemotherapy treatment. And thankfully, I survived, only by the grace of God and St. Jude. And my other adversity, math. My arch nemesis. To this day, I still struggle with math. I look at math equations like they're secret military codes or something. I just feel like I never get it. But with my parents' encouragement and my burning determination, I have made significant headway. I'm now headed to Benton University to study broadcast meteorology. And speaking about the weather, it's going to be rainy tomorrow. If I can conquer premature birth, cancer, and math, and all the other things that life has to throw at you, please believe me whenever I could say this, you can conquer anything you put your mind to. Still have some more. Adversity. It does not define us. It shapes us into who we are. It's not about dodging the storm. It's about riding it out, finding your way through the hardship and thrive. Take those struggles and turn them into stories of victory and success. Our class has so much talent, so many incredible people I've met and grown to be friends with. Guys, I really can't thank you enough. You guys have been amazing, always supporting me throughout my journey. And teachers, you guys have all been incredible, always pushing me to reach my full potential. So with that, class of 2025, let's step into our future with heart, love, and especially strength and determination. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ryan. Next, we have Ms. Skylar Waller.
As I stand here today on the edge of this new chapter, I'm reminded of a powerful quote by Coach Kara Lawson. We often wait for life to get easier, but what we really need to do is handle hard. These words have stuck with me, especially as I reflect on the challenges, growth, and lessons we've all encountered over the past 4 years. We spent countless hours studying, facing deadlines, balancing priorities, navigating personal struggles, and overcoming obstacles. Moments when it could have been easier to wait for things to get simpler and for life to be overwhelming. But the truth is, the real strength doesn't come from waiting for life to smooth out. It comes from developing the resilience to tackle the tough times head on. As we each face this new chapter in our lives, we will all face unknowns and many challenges that will continue to shape us into the person we aspire to be in the future. So as we take to the future, let's remember this truth. Life may not always get easier, but we will grow stronger in how we face it. And with that strength, there's nothing we can't handle. As we stand on the threshold of the future, there's something both exciting and daunting about what lies ahead. It's normal to feel timid and uncertain, and after all, we spend and working relentlessly for this moment. But the future is still full of unknowns. What will our careers look like? Where will we live? Who will we become? There's so much we don't know, and it's easy to let fear creep in, to think if we can't predict what's coming, we're somehow not prepared. But here's the thing, No one really knows what tomorrow will bring. That is what brings beauty in life. The truth is, even the most successful people in life don't have all the answers. So as each of us take the next step in life, we need to embrace the unknown and take the next step even when the path isn't clear. That's what we've learned here. We've learned how to adapt, how to keep going, and how to grow even in the face of uncertainty. I remember walking into Marshall on the first day, nervous, unsure, and completely unaware of the growth that lay ahead. None of us could have predicted the moments that would challenge us or the experiences that would shape us into who we are today. The unknown is where we'll find our greatest opportunities for growth and for discovering who we're meant to become. But here we are, stronger, wiser, more resilient. The unknown isn't something to fear. It's where our greatest opportunities lie. So let's step forward, not with hesitation, but with confidence. Let's meet the future with boldness, with hope, and with the belief that no matter what comes our way, we are ready. Because life may not always get easier, but we handle hard better. So let's take on the future, not with fear, but with the boldness of knowing that we are ready to handle whatever comes next. Thank you.
Let's give both our senior speakers, Ryan Otten and Skylar Waller, a round of applause. Great job. Our next event this evening will be the presentation of diplomas to our graduates. Assisting me tonight, join me on the platform along with Dr. John Clayton, who will be reading the names of each graduate. We are now ready to honor each of these remarkable seniors as we ask that you continue to uphold the integrity of this once-in-a-lifetime evening by honoring these requests. We ask that photographers, other than those from the media, take pictures from your seat. In order to maintain respect for all the graduates, we ask the audience to refrain from whistling, yelling, or applauding for individual graduates during the presentation of diplomas so that we are sure to hear the names of each and every one of our graduates. Again, please hold your applause until all the graduates have been presented with their diplomas. After the conferring of the diplomas, we will all join together and celebrate the accomplishments of all of our graduates by applauding everyone. Will the first row please approach the stage?
Dylan Wayne Sumner. John David Shelton. Michaela Faith Burkeen. Jessica Catherine Wells. Elston Seth Evans. Sam Hatler Morgan. Jerry Tucker. Ayla Grace Connor. Clark Michael Pullen. Allie Reese Burkeen. Hallie Joe Hackney. Isaac Robert Lynn Reynolds. Kylie Elizabeth Merrick. Skylar Joe Waller. Dustin Patrick Sanders. Braden Cole Connor. Anastasia Volodymyrivna Lisovska. Selena Zhang. Braxton Lloyd Boggs. Carson Wesley Burnett. John Philip Foley. Wells Conder. Anderson Ellis Jones. Kaiser Luke Phillips. Luke James Owen. John Thomas Whitley. Parker Wayne Griggs. Boston Reed English. Mallory Page Beliles. Kaylin Hodge. Cash Grayson Childs. Ava Grayson Canup. Kinley Lane Garvin. Adley Mae Westerfield. Sophie Elizabeth Dunn. Chloe Ann Kramer. Christopher Daniel Cummins. Sydney Michelle Watkins. Ava Grace Driver. Andre Michaels. Carly Ann Marie Holman. Shelby Renee Ramage. Luke Ryan Rowley. Landon Scott Poole. Nathan William Foster. Eliana Lynn Jones. Connor John Michalski. Jaden Christian Dean. Rhiannon Josephine Lovin. Tiffany Angel Nicole Williams. Eli Samuel Rudd. Addison Gray Freeland. Hadley Ann Frizzell. Merrill Joe Jackson. Madison Page Edwards. Ethan Wayne Philbeck. Alexander Pershing Staples. Isaac Lee Hodges. Abigail Caitlin Treese. Carly Renee Elrod. Libby Eileen Gallagher Stewart. Gavin Curtis Wilson. Air Chance Riley. Ty Mason Redden. Macy Leanne Scott. Ryan Michael Oughton. Boston Allen Bishop. Cassius Lee. Torrin Franklin Redmond. Thomas Charles Robertson. Kiefer Abel Cyrus. Owen Isaiah Lepisto. Kinsley Elizabeth Cat. Caitlin Elizabeth Burton. Luke Anthony Weber. Katie Rayanne Roberts. Sophie Grace Collins. Jillian Reese Collins. Harper Barnes Horton. John Miller Ross. Braden Wesley. Carson Brady Barrett. Kylie Michelle James. Guy Cooper Henton. Emma Marie Hack. Milana Lourdes Hayes. Olivia Adair Thweet. Bailey Ruth Nichols. Anissa Lynn Cavett. Macy Kale Goins. Anders Samuel DeSanti. Joshua Tanner Linson. Emma Page Lewis. Natasha Diane Chester. Bradley Dakota Herr. Gabriel Lee Arthur Nyloff. Taryn Andrea Maria Henry. Elizabeth Jordan Fiske. Clayton Wayne Wyatt. Kinley Elise Koch. Jenna Rose Henderson. Addison Faith Lyles. Mia Rochelle McGregor. Gabriella Hope Wyatt. Cameron Annabelle Davenport. Lola J. Powell. Riley Abigail Bliss. Carrie Rose Hendrick. Lakin Michelle Schroeder. Miley Rashay Tynes. Maddox Keith Cope. Allison Anna Harris. Lawson Gregory Morris. Matthew Ray Henderson. Talon Mitchell Rose. Aniston Taylor Treese. Mackenzie Brooke Ball. Melanie Ann Earl. Alora Jocelyn Lovin. Isabel Gino. Blake Colton Meyer. Faith Hannah Taylor. Briley Lynn Scott. Morgan Lynn Smith. Michaela Heidi Jean Collins. Francesca Keone Caporelli. William Ernest Bratcher. Kaylin Faith Charette. Adeline Claire Fortner. Carly Denise Cutzinger. Alexios Dinas. Dev Sunil Patel. Carson Ryan Lentz. Colton Wes Lindsay. Blake Wood Moore. Cooper Reese Green. Amara Essence Moray Alderdice. Alexis Leanne Harrell. Kaylee Euleen Brown. Hannah Ashley Cobb. Phoenix James Clayton. Samuel Grayson Jones. Abigail Brianne Byerly. Carly Shea Owens. Justin Michael Case. Mason Wayne Bogle. Colton Matthew Hutchison. Kylan Blake Dwyer. Zachary Neal Henley. Benjamin Keaton Kaufman. Mallory Lynn Darnell. Mitchell Short. Brody Daniel Hopkins. Derek James Smith II. Cameron Eli Humphrey. Anthony Paul Flint. Ryan Alexander Toon. James Glenn Murphy. Alyssa Leanne Lamb. Carson Jerry Culp. Isaias David Gomez. Cole Alexander Ainley. Ian Sean Kidd. Braxton Hunter Oakley. Benjamin Disbird. Dylan James Robinson. Taylon Jade Riley. Kyrie. Laura Lee Renee Boyd. Andrew James Littlejohn. Kirsten Lynn Newcomb. Kimberly Marie Palamaria Mosley. Emma Rose Marie Jones. Isis Nicole Dillon. Jaden Deshay Hobbs. Kinsley Nicole Ray Moon. Kaylee Mae Warren. Dalton John Hartman. John Connor Vannerson. Abigail Lynn Cole. Mackenzie Faith Perrin. Samantha Marie Parker. Callie Georgia Grace Butler. Xander Wolf. Clint Allen Curtis. Dennis Wyatt Alexander. Jameson Brody Allen. Bobby Cyrus White III. Gavin Matthew Kellogg. Destiny Israel Dukes. Samantha Lee Deskins. JC Paige Cashman. Ariana Marie King. Dallas Eva Ray Evans. Naya Michelle Martin. Tana Michelle Farmer. Sailor Lillian Masterson. Gwendolyn Storm Kiefer. Hunter Dwayne Willie. Dylan Robert Cheshire. Travis Warren Jameson. Tyler David Ross. Dawson Chad Hicks. Cooper Wengie Slade. Dawson Glenn Canup. Riley Jean Oxford. Alexandria Blaze LaValle. Caitlin Paige Phelps. Chloe McKenna Bebout. Allie Marie Butler. James Isaac Lanham. John Dallas Sutherland. Anthony Luke Travis. Corbin Audric Sharp. Robert Allen Patrick Linson. Riley Dale Henson. Cameron Bradley Watson. Austin Schuyler Tidwell. Jenna Nicole Moore. Ryder Conley. Damian Mitchell Allen. Leldon Wayne Marsh. Jaden Michael Russell. Stillen Reese Sievers. Alexis Cheyenne Hamilton. Lyric Maine Baker. Ayla Anbree Starks Fryman. Elsie Grover. Luna Iris Edmonds. Kayla Renee Faith Davidson. Nevaeh Marie Bowe. Danica Brooke Stridiron. Lance Gavin Carter. Taven Kyle Hinson. Ariel Rosetta Bell Hicks. Zandra Bell Payne. Britton Andrew Thompson. Brady Reed Jones. Connor Thomas LeMay.
Ladies and gentlemen, valued faculty, proud parents and families, and most importantly, the incredible graduating class of 2025. As I stand before you today, I'm filled with an overwhelming sense of pride. For many of you, I've had the privilege of being part of your education for quite some time now. From those early days at Central Elementary, where we first met when you were wide-eyed kindergartners, or for our time together at South Marshall Middle, where you navigated the challenges of middle school. And for others, I've been blessed to have been your principal for the first time, but for the most special time of all, your junior and senior years. It has been an honor. Let's go back 50 years to 1975, when the first graduating class walked across a stage much like this one. Many of your grandparents may have been among them. Visionaries like Mr. Conder, other educators, and community members were already thinking about our future, created this special place, Marshall County High School. Now we are 50 years later with the class of 2025. Graduates, it has been a remarkable year, and I hope one that will live in your hearts forever. Your class, 2025, has given me fond memories. I reflect on our moments together this year. A great student section, always supporting our athletes. I love being right there with you for the fun, but also for a little positive reinforcement. The play, Clue, a little edgy, and our musical, Once Upon a Mattress, a lot funny. Our girls basketball team making it to the state tournament, along with our track teams, archery, cross country, girls golf, girls soccer, trap, and bass fishing. We have some of the finest teams in the state. And back again this year, our rock concerts, Decibels. We even had t-shirts. Lots of great food served by our exceptional culinary department. The success of our band at competitions and our jazz band, awesome. Living through construction while the CTE Center gets a major state-of-the-art facelift. Attending Skills USA with several of you this year and being so proud. And the involvement of our yearbook and media staff in everything we do, documenting our history every step of the way. On a more serious note, I want to thank our families. Your love, support, and sacrifices have been the foundation of our graduates. Through every challenge, triumph, you stood by them, believing in their dreams and supporting their aspirations. Thank you for being our partners. And to our teachers, you have been more than educators. You have been mentors, guides, and inspirations. Your dedication, passion, and wisdom have shown these graduates diverse, instilling in them knowledge and a drive for excellence. And now for the people for whom this evening is all about. To our graduating class. Academically, you have demonstrated perseverance, dedication, and a thirst for knowledge that has taken you far beyond the walls of a classroom. Your academic achievements are a testament to your hard work and commitment to excellence, and I have no doubt that you will continue to excel in whatever path you choose. And always remember, don't live someone else's life and have confidence in your ability. Nobody does you better than you. But your growth extends far beyond academics. Socially, you have formed lasting friendships, learned the value of teamwork and collaboration, and embraced diversity. You have navigated the ups and downs of growing up with grace and resilience. These skills you have learned will help you live and work with others. Always remember, while making your way, lift others along the way. Always be kind. No other character trait or skill can replace kindness. As you stood at the beginning of this new chapter in your lives, I want to leave you with a few words of wisdom. First and foremost, never stop. Embrace every challenge as an opportunity to learn and grow. And never be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. It's incredibly important that you take risks in your life. Not the risks that are harmful, but the ones that move you forward. If you try and fail, people will be proud of you. If you just try, you have missed an opportunity. In closing, I want to express my sincere congratulations to each and every one of you. Graduating from high school is a significant milestone, and you have earned this moment, but your best life is still ahead of you. And I want to leave you with one last quote, Will Emerson. What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. Congratulations, class of 2025. Go forth and make your mark on this world. Mr. Bill Thorpe, Superintendent of the Marshall County School System, I hereby certify to you that the students assembled before you tonight have met the requirements set forth by the state of Kentucky, the Kentucky Department of Education, County Board of Education, and I'll offer them to you for your consideration as high school graduates as the class of 2025.
Graduates, please stand. Please stand. Please move your tassels from the right to the left, signifying your transition. Congratulations, graduates of Marshall County 2025.
Graduates, please retrieve your hats and receipts. Graduates, please to your seats. And I would appreciate it if you'd hold the balls just till we get out of here. Thank you, thank you. Congratulations to the Marshall County High School class of 2025. Thank you, families and friends, for your participation in the Marshall County High School 2025 commencement ceremony. Will the audience please rise and remain standing for the processional.